Hey, what's up? I'm Chris. We're going to be playing Monster of the Week again, back for the third time. And happy to be joined by Ryan. What's up? Who are you playing today?
I am playing Marvin, and he is the wronged. And give me 1 second, as something has messed up drastically.
On the stream?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh,
Give me 1 second.
I see you twice.
Ignore that.
We're off to a great start. All right, so Kai, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Kai. Tonight I'll be playing Sammy Handor the Flake.
Nice. Justin, who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Justin Bourne, and I will be voicing the southernly renowned Ray the Luchador Jarritos Jr. Yeah,
Nice.
I was going to go into the bit, and I was like, no, just leave it there.
All right, well, while we are working on our technical difficulties, I'll talk a little bit about what happened last time, or last few sessions. Um, the gang arrived in a place called Montfield. It's just kind of a vaguely Vermont, New Hampshire type of town, and they were in search of different things. Lunchador was searching for a missing person named Aaron Lyons, and Sammy was looking for strange creatures that had been reported in this bar, and Marvin or Melvin was out for revenge. They didn't know in the beginning. At first, he was the one who knew about the vampires and came specifically searching for them. So then one thing led to the other, a couple ghost sightings, and then eventually these vampires showed up, and the crew kind of fought their way through this vampire situation in the town. Eventually, they found their way towards the center of town where everyone had gathered into this big collective gathering of, I guess, and they were all kind of focused on this ancient vampire named Marinette, and it seemed like everyone was kind of focused on Marinette, and everyone was like almost being drained by her. They seemed like hypnotized, mesmerized, and the party ended up just kind of fighting her. Although she tried to convert Brandon's character Timothy to her side, but that didn't work out. And one thing led to the other. They almost defeated Marinette, but then she turned into this oily goo type substance, and then dripped under this big platform she was on top of in the middle of the town. Then suddenly, out of the sky, a giant UFO appeared and abducted Timothy. So that's why Brandon's character is not here. He's in space right now, dealing with being abducted. And there were a few more things. The mayor apparently knows about the vampire situation and is profiting off it. He was monitoring Sammy's cell phone conversation and was able to send some people after her to try to silence her, because he was silencing his critics and silencing people who are onto his secrets. And so that's kind of unresolved. The thing about Erin Lyons, too, is it turned out that she went from being a missing person to turning up as a vampire. She had a little group of vampires as well, but most of those got killed by the party, as they do. But the group couldn't find themselves, or they couldn't make themselves kill Erin in that situation, and they let her go. So that's a little bit unresolved as well. So where we left off specifically was this entire crowd was gathered around the stage in the middle of town, and I believe Brandon's character Timothy was able to get a few of the thralls to snap out of their hypnotism, and the rest of the people in the crowd seem to just kind of look dazed. They're just kind of heading home. They turn around from this crazy scene of violence and just kind of slowly walk back to their houses or their places of businesses, and they're just kind of walking as if doing their actions automatically. Except for 4 of the people who were former thralls, and 2 of those in particular come up to you guys, and it looks like it's a man and a woman, and they're holding hands like they're lovers reunited, and they're like hugging each other, but then they hold hands and they head up to you guys, and they're just, you see the man of the 2 come up to you, and he's just like, thank you. I don't know what you did, but thank you.
You're welcome. I believe we freed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's been going on in this town?
Yeah, it's something to do with that lady. Every night we were going out here, and it was just, I kind of felt like I knew what I was doing, but I also felt like I was hypnotized or something. I've never felt so drained in my life. I just feel like I want to go sleep for a week now.
Yes, go get your rest.
Lunchador extends his hand for a handshake and then introduces himself. Hey, this is not A. I have to get his voice and character back into it. This is going to be cut whenever we put it into the podcast. See, that's the advantage of podcast.
He says,
Ray
hey, I'm
Lunchador,
Josh.
Doritos Jr. Nice to meet you. And he offers out a really way too strong of a hand, especially since these people just got out of some kind of traumatic thing, but he's still just machismo and whatnot, so he's doing the way too tight of a grip handshake.
He's like, ow, hey, I'm Josh, and this is Jessica, and he motions to his wife, and Jessica comes to her, and she's like, hey, and they're just kind of standing there for a minute, and they're looking at you guys, and Jessica's like, so what do you, how did you do all this? What's going on, really?
We did not do anything. She fled from this place.
We almost killed her, though.
Hell yeah, you got two, what are they called? And to her, you stabbed her with these things, spikes, but...
Stakes,
there we go.
Yes.
Let me try that again. Yeah, hell yeah, you just put 2 stakes into that one lady, and then she turned into oil, Meredith.
She is not dead. She escaped. And I'm gonna be like sniffing around.
The good thing is, though, that if these people are no longer kind of hypnotized or possessed or whatever, she must be severely weakened, at least, which gives us some time to figure out what's actually going on in this town. Oh, by the way, and Sammy will put her hand out and say, Sammy Handel, professional monster hunter.
Oh, hi, I'm Jessica.
Nice to meet you, Jessica. Nice to meet you, Josh. What can you tell me about the mayor?
Yeah, what were y'all doing whenever y'all were mind controlled? I mean, she doesn't just take people and then say, okay, that's it. Or was she just looking for compliments?
I think it had something to do with, she was kind of draining everyone of their psychic energy, I guess. I don't know how else to put it.
And then y'all would just continue living your normal lives, except for y'all would meet up and then get your energy drained?
Yes. Except for those who are here long time or especially susceptible to this type of thing, they seem to become thralls after a while. They become more than just a normal person who happens to come to this ritual every night. They come to serve Marinette with, or they're like brainwashed by her, I guess. The past few weeks, that's just how I felt. It's like all I could think about is Marinette and how much I love her and just all this weird, it's just weird. But listen, we didn't come, or we're not from this town actually. So we came here looking for a person named Dr. Gregory Lyons. Does that sound familiar to you? I don't know if you're from around here or not.
You said Gregory Lyons.
Yeah.
We do know of a girl that may be Gregory Lyons' daughter. Erin? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, like from the missing person case?
Yeah, not so missing, but yes.
Well,
He's
what does that mean?
She's a walking undead in a sense.
She's dead.
Well, I mean, she's free to be. We let her go.
She's not alive. You can't call that existence living.
Oh.
What about the doctor?
What doctor?
Gregory.
I haven't run into a Gregory. Have you guys run into a Gregory?
No, I haven't heard anyone named Gregory.
I believe that is his office over there, and I will point to the doctor's office on the other side of town.
Oh, yeah, I could understand why that would be confusing, but he's not a medical doctor, he's an engineer. And he dabbles in like paranormal stuff on the side. That's kind of why we came. We wanted to see his device that he's working on.
And you said he lives in this town?
Yes.
Where?
I'm not really sure. I mean, we got here one night, and then the next night we were just totally enthralled by Marinette, so we never really had a chance to
see any
figure out
anything supernatural or anything, or what supernatural stuff was driving you here other than his work. Like, what of his work were you looking at?
Yeah, so he published an article talking about how he had done this strange combination of science and paranormal where he had combined like the power of the sun to fit inside of a spike. He called it a solar spike and was talking about how this can kill any vampire, and was talking a lot about vampires. So that's why we were pretty interested in coming. But at first we kind of didn't think it was real, so I guess now we know.
It's definitely real, and that machine sounds dope as hell. That makes me wonder.
Anything to do with the aliens?
Everything has to do with the aliens, my friend. Especially if it's coming from the sun, because I mean, sun, solar radiation. I wonder if it could kill an alien too.
I wonder.
I also wonder if he was looking into vampires, right? And he has this spike that can kill any vampire if he knew that his daughter was one.
It sounds like something he made after or before her turning. How recent was Erin's report?
Gregory's report?
No, Erin turning into a vampire. When did she go missing, Lunchador?
According to the podcast, is there a specific date? Because I can fill it in. But
Let's say it happened like a year ago.
it was about a year ago. They reported it on the podcast after 2 months of not enough action from the local government and authorities. And so the podcast put out a kind of an SOS for this case. And it just screamed my name, especially whenever she's literally saying my name in the podcast.
Makes sense. And when did you hear about this device?
Oh,
Josh.
we heard about it like last year, I think, sometime, maybe 6 or 8 months ago.
Bit more recent.
So, but he could have been. I mean, to create such a device like that, he must have
Been planning to kill
thinking
his
about
daughter.
it. Yeah. No, I was not going to say that. He must have been thinking about the device in the first place. Because you can't just make a solar spike in, 8 months. I'd taken an extreme level of genius that I, frankly...
father would let their daughter go through such pain of being a vampire.
Maybe he thought he could find a way to turn her back.
She did talk a lot to me about eternal life. Perhaps she chose the vampire life.
Maybe if her dad was so hell-bent on killing all these vampires, it was some sort of teenage rebellion to herself turn into one. Sounds like something I would have done in my teens anyways.
As you guys are talking, you notice that the oil that was Marinus' escape route is basically slips into this sewer grate. So kind of like a storm drain in the ground that has like the crossbars on it, but is open otherwise to allow water to flow in. So that kind of tells you where Marinus slipped off to. And
we see this? We see the oil going down there?
Mm-hmm.
Is it something we see at the end of the conversation, or is it happening while we're talking and we have to like kind of rudely pivot the conversation?
I'll say it happened more, you saw it like right before the other two approached you, but I just didn't want you to miss that detail. But that's where she seems to have gone.
Joshua, Jessica, what do you know of the doctor? You say he's in this town?
Josh speaks up at this point. He's like, yeah, he's an engineering professor. I had him for one of my classes. He seemed like a really oddball person. I'm not sure how he managed to maintain his position at the university when he was speaking so openly about these paranormal and occult topics and publishing things about it as well.
I would like to meet with this professor.
I would as well. I would have loved to take his class. I mean, finally someone in academics who understands the paranormal hidden underbelly of this world. I think that, especially now that we probably know Marinus is in the sewers, we should try and get this device from Gregory and then go after her.
Do y'all know where the doctor lives?
Unfortunately not. I have an idea.
You believe he might be at the school?
No, that's a public K through 12.
I see.
I think he might be, he points to the northwest area, and he says, I think maybe there's some more large houses, beautiful houses over in this side, so it's possible he lives somewhere over there.
Sounds like we have a lead. Would you like to come with us, the both of you?
Sure, I mean, we came all this way, so
yes.
Kind of owe you our lives at this point.
Do either of you know how to use a gun?
Kind of. You point it, and you pull the trigger.
Good. Don't point at any of us, and then Sammy's gonna take a pistol and give it to Josh.
He looks so awkward about it.
Lunchador grabs into his singlet and unlocks it, and then pulls out his gun and gives it to Julie. Was that her name, or what was her name?
Jessica.
Jessica,
I wouldn't touch that.
Thanks. I guess. She looks awkward about it too, like they're clearly uncomfortable with it. And
don't worry, he sanitizes it.
Also, it's Vermont. No one's gonna look at you weird for having a gun. You're fine.
Right.
All right. I guess you can't be too careful.
Especially not with vampires. The one I gave you has holy bullets in it, so you should be fine to kill anything. Lunchador, I don't know what you put in your guns, but...
It's still the same bullets you gave me earlier, because I didn't really use them.
Gotcha. So you also have holy bullets. Those are fine. I have more in my hunting van if we need to get them before we go into the sewers, but I think we should be fine for now. I've got some extra clips on me.
Yeah.
Melvin's had got some stakes. Like, we're kind of decked out to deal with these types of things.
Hell yeah, and you covered me in the holy water too, so we got we're ready. We are ready.
We are ready.
Damn. Who are you guys? Some kind of hunter squad or something?
We just met today, but yes.
Huh. Okay.
We call ourselves the Hunter Squad. It's really interesting that you just guessed that.
We actually call ourselves the Ocho. There's just a few of us missing currently.
The Ocean
makes-
gone to 3, the 5 or 3.
Yeah, I hesitate to ask what happened to the other people, but
They've got abducted by aliens.
Yeah, you saw that too, right?
Did y'all see that?
yeah, that's a lot to unpack there too.
I was
I
surprised
didn't-
about vampires, and then to find out about aliens. Wow.
You had to have known aliens were real. Come on.
There's
see
been
those
no
videos?
evidence.
Did you not see the videos leaked by the government?
I saw it. Doesn't explain anything. It's just an unidentifying flying object that doesn't necessarily mean alien.
When I take my
Until I
glasses
saw
off, the world is
Timothy
blurry. Doesn't
get
mean it's not
abducted.
real, my friend.
I know, but my
Look
world is just
further.
blown.
There's
As
no
they-
evidence it was a weather balloon.
As they have been arguing, I will be making my way over. Probably have
Okay.
been past the church and the doctor's office by this point.
Alright.
I mean, I've been to Roswell and I saw the displays. It doesn't make sense. None of the aliens.
Oh,
make
Roswell
sense.
is the fluke. What's real is in front of your eyes. Come on, Lunchador.
So this was Brandon's, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me get. Where's my pawn? There we go. That's them walking together. So you guys get over to this area, and it's kind of like the Garden District or something from New Orleans, or just like any city that has like a area where there's a lot of large, beautiful houses around. And could you guys all roll? Let's see what you would roll for this. Investigate a mystery.
Are we investigating the breed? Are we investigating vampires? Is my question. If
No.
no, okay.
Not necessarily.
Is it just default?
Yeah, it should just be sharp.
Okay.
3 mixed successes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Makes things easy.
So you notice that the house on the left and the right both have open gates. One of them has a bicycle on the right that's like laying in the front garden, and the other one doesn't.
Do these people not have mailboxes? Strange. I believe we should head to the one on the right. With the bicycle.
What size? Like, does it look like an adult bicycle? Does it look like a kid's bicycle? Like medium-sized bicycle?
And like
Does it
an
have dew on it
errand-sized
because it's
bicycle.
evening?
It looks like a medium-sized teenager bicycle.
Does it have dew on it?
I think we should go right, everybody.
Does it have dew on it?
Yeah, like, has it been there for a while collecting dew, or is it, like, recently placed there?
It looks like it's recently placed.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to the bicycle house.
All right, so the other two are kind of at this point they get behind you, and they're looking apprehensive.
Gosh, Jessica, you are friends of the professor. We need you here. Why the worried looks on your faces?
I just got a bad feeling about this.
It's not as if we're breaking and entering.
Yes, the gate
Unless
was
the door's
already
not
open.
Exactly. It's fine.
Well, I guess we came all this way, right, sweetie? He looks at Jessica, and Jessica's just like terrified. Not really wanting to go forward, but they both are.
It's just a house. Come on. Sammy's gonna walk to the front and try and see if the door's unlocked.
Yes, the door is actually unlocked. All right, so let me put y'all over here. Did this change where you are?
Yes.
All right.
Uh,
You
as
see yourselves now?
yeah, as Sammy opens the door, I will say to Josh and Jessica, "So, where are you from?"
We're from Atlanta.
Oh, lovely. You two are a beautiful couple. You have any children yet?
Maybe soon.
Oh, amazing.
Atlanta is usually pretty beautiful at this time of year.
Guys, come on. We're investigating a paranormal thing. Look in this
yes.
house. Atlanta can wait for another day. There's plenty of other paranormal things there, but we're in Vermont currently. Don't get me started.
Of course, I will walk on in.
All right, so you find this open parlor room, and the first thing that you notice is just a gigantic pile of blood on the ground and a trail that leads off to the left.
Sammy's gonna go to the blood and like put some of it in her mouth and see if she can tell what type of blood it is.
Can you taste how fresh it is?
Yeah, is it fresh? Is it pig's blood? Is it human blood? Is it deer blood? Is it, I don't know, alien blood?
Roll for weird?
Yeah.
Another more appropriate time to roll weird.
Is it something that she's probably put in her mouth before and knows the taste of?
Would Melvin do this too? Because he knows like vampire blood and whatnot?
No, Melvin will watch on in disgust.
So the moment you taste the blood, you just involuntarily start retching and then you throw up immediately onto the ground.
That didn't work.
Are you okay? Do you need some water?
I'm fine. I've never had that reaction to blood before. I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe the aliens fucked up my system. God. Normally I can tell.
Did it taste like normal blood?
I could not tell you what that tasted like. My mouth tastes like vomit now, so all of my kind of planning is ruined.
Just please do not get any more DNA on this potential crime scene. And I will
Oh
begin
god,
walking.
the cops in this town aren't gonna do anything, it's fine.
I'll be walking to the door. Do I hear anything?
All right.
On the other side?
No. Sounds eerily quiet.
Is
And the house is... It's also kind of dim.
Hmm.
Like there's not many lights on.
Does anyone have a candle?
I only have these infinite matches, but I can only catch things on fire.
I see. Is there anything I can catch on fire in here? Maybe some wood?
Oh, it's a wood house. I mean, yeah, there's some chairs that
Are
you
there
could
some
break the
wilted
leg off
plants
of.
around?
Yes. Can I break a leg off the chair, grab some of my cloak, rip it off, wrap it around said chair leg, and light it on fire?
Okay. All right, you do that, and then Josh steps towards you and he says, "Dude, I have a flashlight," and he pulls out like a little pocket flashlight.
So you waited this entire time as I was doing this to pull
I
out
didn't
your
know what you
flashlight.
were
In
doing.
retrospect, I had a cell phone. I probably could have used the flashlight. I even used it earlier today.
I'm also wearing a helmet with a torch on the top, so I definitely didn't need to light things on fire.
I just wasn't paying attention, I guess.
You know what? It's
I'm
I'm
fine.
distracted by my throwing up. Sorry.
It is alright. I will get another cloak. And then I'll take the mini flashlight and kind of hold it as I slowly open this door here.
Okay. So this hallway opens up to reveal a additional blood trail. And then you see more blood on the ground, like somebody had been dragging themselves along the ground while bleeding to death.
There are more.
Can I ask if it
trails.
is dried blood or if it's like still? Oh, okay. I could tell that from what I put in my mouth.
Like a couple hours old.
She had to
sure.
chisel it off the ground and then ate it.
I was picking up dry
Blood
flakes.
flakes.
So disgusting.
That's why it was so gross. It was expired.
Nice.
Vampires are even looking down on you. Like, ugh, even I have standards.
So you see Joss and Jessica kind of just following behind you. They're like, there's blood everywhere. It's not good.
Yes, I have eyes. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Don't step in it. Don't eat it either.
Jessica looks at you and she's like, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. It happens sometimes.
Continue to follow the trail.
Alright.
All photo behind Melvin.
And I follow behind the couple.
As it
All of a sudden, I just had like this gut intuition that said that they might be dangerous.
Okay.
As I approach this fork in the road, I'll say, it goes off in two directions. Do I hear anything?
No. Actually, it still is eerily quiet and calm. But it just looks like there's just blood in either direction.
Left or right? Sammy, what do you think?
Follow the blood.
Well, it trails off in two directions. I guess we go to the right. Looks like there's a room over there.
Yeah, let's go into the room.
Alright.
We'll go over
So
here.
you open the door.
Yes.
You see a small bedroom, and there's a corpse of a man with his head torn off.
That is a
And
wicked
there's-
bee, though.
And he is just completely bloodied.
Unfortunate. I will go in and take the head. Is it like smashed? Or is it like
No, not really. It's just like
intact?
torn off at the neck.
Torn off at the neck?
And there's-
Okay.
He's wearing glasses as well. And then Jessica and Josh get into the doorway.
I'll pick
And
up the
Josh is
head
like-
and turn around, holding it. Is this...
Josh is like, yeah, shit, that's him.
Well, it seems that we are too late. I had many
Well-
questions for him.
He also clearly, I mean, if his head is ripped off, he didn't drag himself into this building. So I'd say be alert in case the person that brought him here is still in the area.
You're right.
And at that point, Sammy's gonna take out her shotgun.
I will take out my stakes and proceed with caution, moving at a stealthy pace.
I unclench my cheeks and pull out a brass knuckle.
Now, what is behind door number 2? And I'll open it.
So when you open it, Josh and Jessica are both like, we're gonna leave. I've never seen anything like this before, man. I've never seen a man with his head ripped off. This is just too fucked up. We
It
gotta
is-
go. I mean,
is-
you guys do whatever you want, but fuck this.
Give my
Josh.
gun back then.
Mine too.
Josh, Jessica, look at me, look at me. Whoever
What,
had
man?
done this to the professor might still be here. It is safer that we stay together.
No, it's safer that I fucking leave, man. Fuck this.
If you leave, you are no longer under our protection, and you may be the next to go.
You've already been targeted once and captured.
Yes. They may
True.
already have your scent.
Ah, man. Damn it. He looks so confused.
Can we manipulate someone?
Manipulate
Roll for it?
someone. Yeah, whoever wants to
I got
participate.
it pulled up if you all want me to do it.
Yeah,
real
go
quick.
for it.
Okay.
You guys really want them to be meat shields, don't you?
I got a 7.
Mixed success. Nice.
They'll do
So-
it, but only if you do something for them right now to show you mean it. That's what it says on a 7 to a 9.
I think I know what to do with that. So Josh is just like, okay, I'll stay here, but you have to let Jessica go so she can go back to the hotel and lock herself in her room. And
Are you
Jessica's-
cool with that, Jessica?
I guess. I really don't want Josh to stay here.
Very well.
You've been in this bloody town for 2 days. You got brainwashed, hypnotized, whatever. You got drained. Then you find some dead person around with their head cut off. Do you think that your hotel room with a locked door is actually going to save you from anything? Or do you think that a gun with some bloody holy bullets in it is going to be the best thing that you have to protect yourself? And staying with people who know how to deal with these situations.
Alright, now you roll manipulate somebody.
I don't think I have a 0 charm. Okay. That's good.
Me too. I should have more.
6.
Oh, no.
She's just like, fuck you. No. Here's your
Hey,
gun.
fuck you,
I'm out of here.
Jessica. Bye, bitch. Have fun dying in your motel room.
So
Wait,
you see
wait.
Jessica.
I would like to grab Jessica by the arm.
Okay.
And then I would
Oh
look
god.
in Josh's eyes and say, Josh, look at the woman that you love. This may be the last moment you have with her. Do you really want her to leave you now?
Okay, now you roll manipulation.
We're being actually so cruel to these.
Yes, there we go.
There we go.
Success. Okay, so he's like, wait. I don't think we should split up, Jessica. He's right. We're probably safer with him. Or with them.
The last time I saw someone I loved was the last time I saw them alive. It is a
Sad.
cruel world here. You must stick together to stay strong.
Okay, just please don't let us die.
Don't worry. I will never let it happen again. And I'm gonna open the door.
Sammy's like kind of annoyed that they're being such cowards and kind of whispers behind her breath, "Don't let yourself die, you dumb bitches."
Damn it.
She said fuck you to Sammy and she's just like not very happy about it.
Alright, so you open up the door and you see another pool of blood and another dead body sitting on the ground near this grand piano. And this body looks like the body of a woman. So you would assume the wife of the doctor.
Do y'all know who this is?
No, I guess it's his wife.
Is there a purse nearby that I can like rummage through to see a license or something?
Investigate a mystery.
Okay. Would it be sharp default?
Mm,
Yeah. I think.
yeah.
Oh,
Rolled
no.
a 10. Oh wait, no.
Oh no.
2.
Hmm?
The opposite of a 10.
Snake eyes. Oh, wait, not snake eyes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. I like that.
Nice. Okay.
Double snake eyes.
You head up to the body. You're trying to search it, and I'll say you begin to get frightened as well. You get overcome with the sense that you should leave.
I think we should go, guys. I just got this really terrible sense.
Yeah, there's a dead body on the floor.
No, there's something more here. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, no shit, someone killed the dead body on the floor.
Do you hear my voice? It's lower. It means I'm serious. We gotta get out of here.
In just one moment. I'm gonna look
I have some investigating to do.
Yes.
There's 2 dead bodies, there's lots of blood everywhere. This is abnormal to say the least. Can Sammy roll her connect the dots thing?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, at the beginning of each mystery, if you look for wider patterns that current events might be a part of, roll plus sharp. And I didn't change it. But I took +1 sharp to update. Okay. Nine.
Ayo.
Oh, all right. So you get a message from the person that you were chatting with a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
and the message says, "Hey, are you still in Montfield?
Yeah, I am. What's up?
Have you heard anything about Gregory Lyons?"
Funny you say that. We just found his dead body in his house.
Shit.
Yeah, his wife's dead too.
Well, rumor has it he has alien material.
Alien material. Did you hear
Yeah.
about what happened like an hour ago in this town?
No, what happened?
An alien came out of the fucking sky and took one of the guys I was with.
Oh, tell me you got a picture or a video.
I was trying to video, I'm not sure. These cops kind of fucked up my shit earlier.
Damn. Well, be careful.
I will. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
I would like to see. There's this blood spot on the western side of the room that is far
Yeah.
away from both bodies. It seemed to belong to either victim.
You're not really sure, but when you do get closer to those double doors, you hear some shuffling feet coming from the other side.
Shit.
We really gotta get out of here.
I can't leave a door unopened, my friend. Especially now that I know aliens are also a part of this. There's vampires, there's aliens. Gregory had some alien material somewhere. Annie had this solar spike. There's so much going on.
Joshua, Jessica, get behind Lunchador, and I'm gonna kick the door down.
Okay, alright, so you open up the door, and you hear someone shouting from over to your right, around the right corner,
Yes.
and it's a vaguely familiar voice, and you hear her shouting, "Get out of here! Get out of here! Don't come any closer, I'll shoot!"
Is this
Is that Erin?
Erin?
Yeah! Get out of here!
What are you
Don't
doing
shoot.
here?
Don't step any closer! And then she fires a round into the ground right next to you.
I'll take a
And you-
step back in the
you see
main
them.
room, but the door is still open. Erin,
That's
do
not
not-
how you shoot a gun!
You gotta get out of here. There's something really wrong going on here.
Yeah, so what? So what?
did you
What
do
happened
this?
to your
then?
parents?
I killed him.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because they want to kill Marineth.
I mean, we kind of fucked Marineth up. I don't know where you were, but...
You'll never kill her.
Yeah, we will.
But what is...
And now you've proven that you're a little sniving little bitch. We should have killed you when we could have.
Lunchador's eyes start to what's it called? What would be a good description? Grimace. And he's staring at her, or staring at the situation and realizing and putting everything together. He's got the total George Bush Jr. face going on, trying to put it all together. Realizing that maybe she's not as good and she is actually this little demon monster and not a girl anymore.
She's like, just leave. You'll never kill her. Just leave town. And I won't hurt you. And
How about you give us information and we won't kill you?
You hear a bolt action lever go up and down, like she reloaded.
Your
What
archaic
information?
tool won't do anything to us.
Your what?
Archaic tool.
Oh.
We've got guns with holy water.
What are these walls made out of?
Which ones?
The walls.
Oh, the walls?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said wolves for some reason. Probably just like wood or, wood
How
paneling.
thick are they?
I'll say about 2 inches.
Okay. Sammy's really fed up. Someone said "fuck you" to her earlier. This girl that we let free has now killed our only lead. Through like echolocating her voice and everything and where the gunshot came from, can I try to shoot through the wall?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Roll for the mass.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You don't have to aim if you just shoot a lot.
That's very true.
As I see Sammy doing this, I will pose as a distraction, stick out my hands in the doorway and slowly position myself right here. My hands up.
Oh, like trying to get her to pay attention to
Yes.
you? Okay. Nice.
9.
Alright. So, you shoot a couple times, right? Or just once?
Yeah, I'll probably shoot like 2 sprays of my like shotgun to try and get through the wall.
Oh, I forgot it was a shotgun.
Yeah, it's a shotgun.
So you're like blowing a hole through the wall. All right, so you open up a hole in this area and you see Aaron just get peppered with the shotgun pellets, and then she's like ah, and then she falls down and like falls against the wall, and she's like kind of barely hanging on, and she drops. She had this like old-fashioned bolt-action rifle with a little scope on it, and that just goes clattering to the ground. And then she also seems to have been carrying this silver, it's just like a weird little silver thing. She's got it like hooked on her belt. And when she drops down, that like hits the ground and makes like a very loud metal clang sound. And then she's just kind of sitting there like, oh, God.
I will slowly walk over to her and kick away the rifle and kind of position myself in between her and whatever other item she dropped. Take one of my stakes out and then ask her, Erin, why? Why would you do such a thing?
Marinette. Praise be to Marinette.
She doesn't care about you.
Yes, she does. She is our god. She is a god amongst humans.
That is where you're mistaken. I am sorry to your mother and father, and I'm gonna stab her. End her misery.
Alright, so you just hear like a, and then she turns into dust.
That was dope, Melvin.
Hell yeah.
I will pick up.
All cool about it too? Man, Melvin's a badass.
I like you're mistaken. Is that supposed to be a pun?
Yes. As I pick up the stuff she dropped, I'll walk out and say, I'm sorry, Lunchador.
I'm disappointed too. I wish I could have saved her.
I as well. She reminded me of someone I once knew. But I never make the same mistake twice.
Yeah,
Um,
there's hard things in life, and sometimes you just got to make the right decision, even though the right decision sometimes isn't the easiest.
I guess so.
It was pretty easy to shoot through that wall, I will say.
Right.
Yes.
Got it. High fives.
High fives indeed.
would
What are
you-
the reactions of Joss and Jessica?
Yeah, they're just stunned. They're like, "What? You guys knew who that was?"
Oh yeah, we let her free like, I don't know, 4 hours ago.
Yes.
Hopefully
She
the
said she was gonna
parents'
run
blood
away.
is not on us, right? She killed her before we saw him, obviously.
Sammy,
Right? Right?
do you
Maybe.
have Sammy? Do
We
you
didn't
have?
just release her, and then she goes and kills the parents, right? We did tell her to go to her parents, right?
No,
not like that.
No, we told her to run away. We told her not to go
yes.
to her parents, yeah.
Yes. But Sammy, here, she dropped this, and I'll hand over the bolt action rifle and say, I'm sure you have a use for this, but what is this? And I'll hold up the other thing she had, the silver free thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can we show it to Josh and Jessica and see if they think, like, if they'd seen any pictures of the solar spike or whatever? And see
Yeah.
if this is it?
Josh looks at it and he instantly is like, "Yeah, that's it. That's the thing.
That's a solar belt? The
Yeah,
thing?
solar spike."
Solar spike.
I will like spin it around my finger or my hand, like in a flippy motion, and then kind of attach it next to my other spikes and say, well, great. We got what we came for.
Indeed. Yeah, Melvin, I think that one's exactly for you.
So when you do that, you notice that the spike kind of has, it looks like LEDs sort of, kind of along it that are green, and those start kind of shimmering and glowing. And then on the very tip of the spike, there's like a golden LED almost that is glowing as well, like you just activated it.
I see. The professor played video games. The gamer.
Sure. Can I take a photo of that and shoot it off to my friend that I've been in contact with and say, is this what you were talking about, or does he have something else just as cool that we need to find?
Oh, of course. I will like hold it out for her to take a picture.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like take a video to get like all around it and see like the lights and LEDs and things.
All right, so when you send it off, the response back is just like, "Holy shit, I can't believe that's real. After all this time."
Solar spike, right?
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Yeah. Also update, Aaron Lyons is dead also as a vampire.
Wow. ... That's fucked up.
Truly fucked up. She killed her parents. God, I need a break. Can we go to like Cancun or something?
I just need somewhere a little bit warmer, you know? Kind of miss the humidity.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've got this thing. We know where Marineth was going off to in the sewers, right?
Yes.
Should we go kill her? I feel bad about leaving these bodies, but I feel like if we call the police, they're not going to be helpful because they were right under the mayor's thumb and the mayor's in all of this.
You think oh wait. No.
I agree. Let us just let time solve itself.
Yeah. Well,
should
at
we-
least they're all dead together. Right
One
side, right,
big happy
guys?
family.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you want to take a quick stream break on this somber moment?
Yeah, it's
Sure.
a good pivot
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Have a moment of silence for the Lyons family.
Indeed.
Now they're just lying down.
And we will be right back. Ba-dum.
Ew.
2.
Hey, what's up? This is Monster of the Week, and last we left off, Erin Lyons met her end. So the group was heading back towards the room where they had found the body of Mrs. Lyons, allegedly, and not sure where to go from there. You also just found a device called a solar spike. So what's everyone doing?
I will look to Josh and Jessica. See, it wasn't so bad. Now let us get you home to the hotel.
All right. Sounds good to me. That's what I've been trying to do. I don't know why I felt so compelled or by everybody.
She's easily suggestible, you know.
All right, so let's see. If I move this here,
Mm-hmm.
does that put everybody outside? Yep. There we go.
Yep.
Nice. So you head back outside of the mansion.
Now let us walk you to your hotel just to ensure your safety.
All right, that's fine.
Y'all even know where the
Oh.
hotel is?
Yeah, it's
I'm
down
safe.
by the.
Oh, I see it.
Yes, I have a reservation as well. Where did you plan on sleeping tonight, Lunchador?
He kind of hints that he didn't really have any plans. He just had his motorcycle here and thought that far into it. So he just kind of shrugs and says, "I guess I'm staying at the hotel with you guys tonight." Hopefully, they have vacancy.
If not, I do have a tent that you could use.
I'm pretty fond of tents, believe it or not.
There you go.
When we're on tour, sometimes we are camping to save money because hotels get expensive night after night, especially with the amount of money you make as a luchador.
How much money do you make? I am not familiar with the profession.
It's not quite a lot, but it's not quite a little.
I see.
Josh and Jessica start walking towards the hotel.
I will walk with them
Really
just to ensure their safety.
You get to where the center of town was, and you see that sewer grate again. And then you also see there's just kind of a mess where everything was happening, the stage and the sarcophagus, and there's blood on the ground where people are accidentally shot. And there's blood from the fighting that happened around that stage as well.
We're just casually walking through the town.
Yeah. Most people seem to have gone back to their houses.
Lunchador whispers to Melvin, "We usually make about $50 to $200 a match. I just didn't want to say it in front of them, because it's not a lot of money and it's kind of hard to live off of this, so it's not something I'm the most proud of."
Let me ask you, Lunchador, is it something that you enjoy doing?
With all my heart.
Then that should be enough.
Thank you. Thank you for your view and wisdom.
Of course. In my time, I realized that money was not as important as spending time or doing what you love and spending time with those that you care about.
And Melvin, what is it that you love now?
Nothing. Everything that I loved is gone.
Well, maybe there's hope in the future.
We shall see. I must do something first before ever meeting such a future. Who knows? Maybe I'll join you in your wrestling troupe.
We always have room for another. And I hope you don't mind tent camping.
It's what I've been doing for the past few months, so not much of a difference. At least I'll be making money this time around.
Oh, indeed. Well, we'll have to see how things work out. We'll work that all out and make sure it happens so you have something to love and look forward to, rather than just revenge.
Well, we'll see if we make it that far. One step at a time, friend.
Indeed, one step at a time. Sammy, what are you doing over there?
Sorry, I'll get off my phone. I'm just... Everyone is so intrigued by this thing that I have to keep up, you know? I'm not the most technologically advanced, so I was trying to see if anybody knew anything about it, but I fear it's as alien to us as it is to them. But it's pretty cool that the rumor's true.
Yeah, were your friends really excited to find out?
Yeah, some of them are saying it's alien tech.
Get out.
So, yeah, I just wonder how Gregory Lyons got it. And if maybe this wasn't the first time the aliens have come to this town.
Oh, man.
Interesting. Well,
But if
once...
the aliens did come to this town, do they hate the vampires? Should we be, like, befriending the aliens?
How would we contact one? Is there a way? Should I just...
Not that I am aware of.
That is unfortunate.
Josh is like, you said your friend got abducted by one, right?
Yes, it was during the encounter when we freed you.
Wonder what's gonna happen to him.
Yes, it might be interesting to hear what he's been through, you know, maybe in another session. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Well, I'm gonna go
just
back to
hope
the
he
hotel.
survives.
Very
Yeah,
well.
me too.
I will watch you enter just to make sure you're safe.
Why do you seem so determined to make sure that we get back to the hotel?
Because...
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so aggressive. I'm starting to get worried about this whole situation.
Would you prefer we just leave you to die?
There's no one around here. It's a total ghost town right now. Everyone's gone home.
I don't think you're hearing her right.
You should always be
Well-
on your toes. I apologize.
Yes,
if
always
I'm
be on
being
your toes.
overly cautious.
There are active vampires in this town. We just killed one that killed 2 of her parents and ripped their heads off in their own bloody home. So if you think that just because you can't see people walking around that you are safe, you are bloody delusional. Get a grip.
Fine. I just, I don't know if I can trust you.
Don't! Fuck around and find out.
Damn.
Well, okay.
Sammy's hardcore.
Here's your guns. They both hold their guns out.
That is not how you give someone a gun. Sammy rips it out of his hand.
Joshua, Jessica, thank you. And the reason I have so much care for you is because you remind me of someone. And I just want to make sure you survived this night okay. It is dangerous, as Sammy has mentioned.
They both look curious, and Jessica is like, remind you of who?
Someone in my past. Someone who meant a lot to me. Someone who is no longer with the living.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry if we've been a pain, but I mean, I don't know. We're freaked out by this.
It's okay.
Gotta go.
I understand. Thank you for your apology. And I'm gonna like throw the sewer gate like up in the air. I can just rip it out of the ground, yeah.
All right. So when you do that, you notice that it feels eerily cold coming from that direction, and you also hear distant sounds of running water.
Lunchador, you miss the humidity, yes?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Every day I'm not in that.
This should be about similar. Are you all ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, never a good sign going into cold things. I always get that weird feeling.
Yes.
Cold?
Discomfort.
I think it's cold.
Yes, yes.
That weird feeling of coldness.
Goodbye, Josh and Jessica, and I'm gonna jump in the hole.
You're like, oh, thank God he didn't want us to go down there. And then you, I hope this fog of war is correct.
Top left, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys don't have to go down there, but Melvin just did. So you guys see Melvin sort of just fly down into the sewer.
I'll
And you're
follow
still
him.
standing onto the street.
I'll follow him. I'm not gonna let him just jump into the sewer.
Lunchador begrudgingly goes down with us. The whole time he's got the eaves like, ugh. Yeah.
All right, so you notice that it is a pretty plain hallway. It seems like it's made mostly out of like concrete, very industrial looking, but it's also kind of growing like green mold all around it. And strangely enough, there seems to be two metal doors. One is on the south and one is on the east, and they both have what looks like keypads, like security keypads. But instead of numbers, there's a QWERTY keyboard on both of them. One of them is orange and one of them is green. And then you notice on this wall on the western side, there's lots of graffiti all around too. But on the western side, there's very clearly scrawled orange, green, sounds like a parrot.
Sammy. I seem to not be not able to make out what this means. You see this here?
Yeah.
Orange, green. Sounds like a parrot.
Is it a parrot?
I do not
Maybe
understand
a
what
baby
it is.
dragon? I would hear a baby dragon make the same sound as a parrot.
No. Dragons aren't real. Anyways,
Just discovered aliens and vampires are real. Why wouldn't like big like Sasquatches or like the Loch Ness monster? Why wouldn't any of that be real now?
the Loch Ness monster
cards
is
are
real,
off
but the Loch Ness
table.
monster isn't a dragon. Imagine a large lizard flying through the sky. How does that possibly make sense?
Sounds terrifying though.
If it's... Well, yeah, of course it sounds terrifying. Anyways, so is the sound of a shotgun. Okay, so
Do
it's...
you have any service to ask your friends on the
Do I have
interwebs?
service?
Let's see. Let's
Roll for service.
Roll for service.
Roll for self signal.
What provider do you use?
I hope
Let's
it's
do
not-
act under pressure.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense, but I already said it, so too late.
Oh no!
Six.
Shit.
Actually, I'm gonna use a luck point and make that a 12.
Oh.
I only
Okay,
used one
alright.
so far, so I'm gonna
So-
do that.
It doesn't look like you have any service for most of the time, but then all of a sudden it just like ignites and you have perfect service for a minute.
Oh,
and
no,
you're
she-
just do what?
I was gonna say she connects to her VPN hotspot that she had.
Yeah.
Sorry, go
NordVPN
ahead.
sponsored by. So it connects for just a minute, and you're chatting with your friend, and you describe the situation, I assume.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is go into like the general on the Discord server and say, "Hey guys, I have a time-sensitive puzzle for you. Prove that you're worthy to come out on adventures with me," and then send a picture and tweet out a description, and I can put out a description of everything.
Okay.
Cash prize of $10. I'll cash app you $10 if you can figure it out.
All right, so you do that, and you wait a few minutes, and then you see the 3 little dots, like somebody's typing, and then somebody says vegetable ?
Carrot. It's a carrot, guys. It's orange and green and sounds like parrot.
I will look at the keypads. Are they numbers or letters?
Their letter, yeah, it's a QWERTY keyboard on both of them.
Well, would you like to try that on the orange one?
Sure.
All right.
I'll type carrot.
As soon as you do that, the steel door makes that like hotel door unlocking sound, just like a beep, and it clearly clicks.
I will go.
Like it's unlocked.
I'll go over to the south green keypad, and then with only my pointer fingers type out C A R R. Wait, no, backspace, and then type out carrot.
Same result there. It appears to unlock when you do that, but it doesn't open itself.
Interesting.
So we have the reason to believe the doors are unlocked, but is it like a steel sliding door with the handles?
There's handles.
Oh, I'm just gonna pull the door open.
I will pull my door open as well at the same time to see all our
right.
options.
Lunchador pulls out his brass knuckle in case.
All right. So both of these rooms, the first thing you notice is the smell. There is this green water on the ground in both of the rooms. What's a polite term for shit water? It's just kind of like sewer runoff in both of these things, and it's about knee high. you think, and it's just kind of like sitting there at the base of the room on the floor. And this room that you opened on the east side, there is another set of doors. There's one on the east and one on the south. I don't know if it revealed that or not.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. And this one on the south side, it looks like there actually, to your surprise, is a gigantic snake, which looks like a massive anaconda or boa constrictor or something like that. But instead of looking like it's going to lurch forward and attack you, strangely enough, it coils itself around this door on the south side, and it makes like kind of a squarish circle, and it bites down on its tail and just holds that position as if it's presenting a portal of sorts for you.
So it's around the door frame?
Yeah.
And then
then the other room is just knee-high sewage?
Yeah. And 2 doors.
The sewage doesn't sound too bad, you guys.
It doesn't, but what do we do with the 2 doors once we get in there?
Well, I see a door here to the north of my room. And you say you see a door to the south of yours. Would they lead in the same direction?
Are there 2 doors in the sewage room?
Yeah.
And there's one door in the snake room past the snake portal thing.
Yeah.
Sammy doesn't fuck with snakes.
Yeah,
I
there's a
think
door
she-
here. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, you would imagine these two doors have something to do with each other. Right here. And right
Right.
here. You can see them both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I read the situation and see what would be the best way in, or which door would be the best one in?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Dice. They're not rolling. Let's see.
Mm. You can always do /R 2d6.
Yeah, I did the pop out screen and it doesn't work on the pop out whenever it's popped out.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it doesn't. Here.
Can you roll it for you? Oh, there we go.
That's 6.
You you come looking in this room to try to decipher which way to go. And the second you set foot in this room, it begins to, you hear the sounds of rushing water. And the water in this room begins to fill slowly but surely.
Oh crap, you guys, the water's filling up in the room. Slowly but surely.
What about my room as he does that?
No, that seems to stay the same.
And it looks like kind of looking into the two rooms as if two of the doors may be connected, right?
Yeah.
So I think Sammy, I guess, like my thinking is that if one room gets too full, we have to open the other room's door to let it out, and that we have to get to the far back door in one of the rooms.
Maybe not.
Lunchador, open that door to the south.
You got it, Melvin. And he opens the door.
Oh, all right. So you notice that they are indeed connected. And when you do that, the water that is rising is now also rising in this room. Like it's flowing into each other, and now both of them are filling up.
Oh man, it's gone from bad to worse.
Okay, I think Sammy... Lunchador, try opening the door at the very back. You're already in the room.
Yeah, he makes a dash and does some kind of athletics through the water to get to the door pretty quickly.
All right. Let's do. I want to say act under pressure, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I have a move. Let me see what it's called. I used it last round or last episode. It's like my athleticism. Something about my athleticism.
Oh yeah, it was something athlete.
Yeah. Still looking for it. Sorry for the delay, feed. This will be edited out on the podcast, though.
You guys get to hear the behind the scenes.
Ooh.
I mean, the podcast world doesn't even know Chad Squatch exists yet. Right?
I guess that's true.
Yeah, that is true.
Man, y'all are missing out. Just saying.
Unless you watch the YouTube videos. So what's Sammy doing?
Consummate athlete.
Is that a roll?
I don't think. Oh, I
It's
just
a
get
plus
+1. Okay. For physical feats outside of combat. So if I were to roll, it'd just be to like see if I can get through the water and open the door through the water.
Okay, go ahead and roll act under pressure and then add a +1. And then Sammy, what were you gonna say?
I guess I kind of just really want to inspect this like snake door situation.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 9. Mixed success.
Nice. So when you look at the snake, you notice that snake is not really moving. He's just kind of holding that position where he's biting his tail. But the door behind him seems to have cracked open a little bit, as if it was beckoning you inside.
Okay, I'm gonna go like go to the door, and kind of like see if I can wait for Lunchador to get to that door for you to do something in tandem again.
Oh, okay.
So I got a mixed success on getting to the door or getting the door open.
Mixed success. I'm gonna say that you start having a hard time swimming, and you're actually gonna take a harm from drowning a little bit.
All right.
You take a little water in your lungs.
Oh, piss water?
And Sammy, you said you're going up to this door and seeing.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though she fucking hates snakes.
You notice the snake doesn't seem to really react to you. It just lets you pass through. And then it's hard to see in this room, but when you open it up, it looks like there's these cylindrical like water processing machines. And then there seems to be like a figure kind of moving around in the shadows back against the wall.
Is there any water coming into this room or no?
Yeah, it seems like it's trickling in a little bit.
What is this?
The door's open.
It's dark, you said, right?
Yeah.
Is it anyway? I said earlier that I had a helmet with a torch on top. Can I turn that on?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, can I see any better of what this figure looks like?
Yeah, when you turn on your lamp, you recognize Marineth, who seems to be kind of... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna yell, "The bitch is in here!" to the rest of the group.
Immediately run over to support and see if I can make my way into.
I guess I let the door close and then go to them. Or is that not possible? Am I too covered in water?
Well, let me tell you what you saw when you opened up the room. You notice it's a similar situation with these water processing machines that are taking up most of the room and sort of humming and making a lot of noise. But in here, you see there's a dead body on the ground, a briefcase lying next to him, and a man who reacts to you opening the door and starts immediately running in your direction. I think I put him on the wrong layer.
And he's running my direction, so he sees me.
Yeah.
Okay, I reach into my singlet and pull out my gun.
He also draws a gun. One thing you also notice when he is near you, or once he gets closer to you, his eyes look oddly like they're yellow almost. Like kind of glowing yellow.
You guys, there seems to be some kind of monster dude here.
Get to us!
We have a bigger...
I don't know. And then I don't know if I have any more time to say anymore.
You hear the man, he's pointing a gun at you and you're pointing a gun at him, right? He's like, "Don't fucking move."
You don't
move, I
fucking
shoot.
move. I'll fucking shoot.
Get out of here. What are you doing down here?
I was gonna ask you the same questions.
Don't worry about that. This is FBI business, and you're stumbling upon a crime scene. Your best action is to leave immediately.
You don't seem like an FBI agent. Show me your badge.
I don't answer to civilians. You take order from me.
He looks at him stoically and then kind of backs off and closes the door, and then joins them, but just kind of they're aware that there's a situation, but he totally just like backs away from the situation slowly, closes the door, And then he's just kind of like, he's signaling with his hand pointing, like, it's over, there's something over here, or there's a monster dude, and he's talking and using curse words. This is really offensive.
Okay, bye.
Later.
One problem at a time.
Right. We'll deal with that later. Don't worry about that. I mean, he can operate a gun. What's to stop him from operating a door?
I would
So
like.
what's up? Yeah, go ahead.
Does it seem that Marinette knows that we are here?
Yeah, she
that
clearly
obvious?
saw Sammy
Oh,
with her
okay.
flashlight.
I will walk to the center of the room and say, well, Marinette.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, I've come to end what we have begun to do earlier this evening.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I think it's me who will be putting an end to this.
We shall see about that.
Melvin, show her the thing.
And then I'm going to take out the shiny new steak I have with the glowing lights and stuff.
Am I supposed to be impressed by your toy there?
You shouldn't be impressed. You should be frightened.
You know that old doctor was crazy, right? And I had Aaron take care of that.
We shall see about that. Just in case, I brought some other steaks along with me.
Yeah, Nunchador's still covered in holy water. Also, we killed Aaron, so.
And sewage. Oh, the holy water might not be on me anymore after getting through the
that's
water and
true.
drowning almost.
That's true. Was it not holy sewage?
Oh. Did I make it holy sewage? Am I the sewage or is the sewage me?
I don't think that you did. You could say a quick prayer real quick if you want to try to bless it.
Well, he's a Catholic, so it works out. He'll just, he grabs his rosary beads and just starts doing a prayer, and you just, all of a sudden, he's holy.
Where were those rosary beads?
Yeah.
Well, it
Where
was
were
right
they in the
next to,
singlet?
I'll just say this, it was right next to the brass knuckles.
Okay.
All right, let's try to do initiative on this one.
What are we rolling?
Let me figure. Let me see. Sorry, stream. I would say roll one of your main like attributes and tell me why why you're picking that one.
Oh, okay. I can go first.
Okay.
I will roll tough because I'm about to go berserk on this bad lady.
All right.
I'm gonna roll weird because I think I'm just gonna freak the fuck out in this combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll cool. It's not my highest, but just two people going in with tough isn't as fun as a third option. So I'm going in with cool. And he's doing it cool because he just he has his brass knuckles, his rosaries, and he's put the two together as like a rosary brass knuckles fist. And so he's looking pretty cool with that.
All right. Go ahead and roll it if you didn't. Oh, you did. 8.
That was +1, but it didn't change anything. I didn't put the +1.
8.
So then you're 9 then, right, actually?
Yeah. It's 8,
Okay.
7, 9. 5309.
That means you're up first.
Yippee. Okay.
But what would you like to do?
I would like. Okay. So what are the 4 circles? Are they statues or what are the circles on the screen?
They're like big vats of water that's being processed.
Okay. Let's see. Are there any kind of, let's see, ropes or anything attached to each other or anything on top between each other through the vats? Like, is there a rope tying the 2 vats together by any chance?
I'll say yeah. There's a chain.
Okay. So he's going to, what Lunchador is going to do, he's going to jump on top of one of the vats and then kind of walk across the chain to the other vat and then kind of take a heightened jump punch, which is not very wrestling like, but he's going with the punch with the brass knuckles and rosary fist.
All right. Go ahead and roll for kick some ass.
All right. Do I get any
And then-
bonus? Yeah, it's tough. Okay.
Does your brass knuckles have like a harm rating on the character sheet?
Oh yeah, they have a, let's see, brass knuckles, 1 harm.
Okay. We'll call that 2 since you blessed it.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
2 harm. So it's a mixed success at an 8.
All right. So for that, you come flying down from the top, and you manage to catch her with a big right hook, and you notice that the brass knuckle does some damage, and but at the same time she kind of flips you backwards in a way that you didn't intend, and then you fall flat on your back, kind of to her back left side, and she scoots forward a little bit. So you get some damage in, but then you fall down onto the ground flat.
So do I take a harm?
Oh yes, yeah, take a harm.
Okay, so I just crossed I just reached 4 or more harms, and now does that mean I'm unstable, or how does that work now that I've crossed that barrier?
Let me take a look.
It says when you reach 4 or more, marker unstable. Unstable injuries worsen as time passes.
I would say that you're pretty hurt. That hurt your back, and now you
Yeah.
feel like you're gonna have trouble fighting.
So I was already
Wow.
struggling after near drowning and coming
So-
from that into this, yeah.
You're not quite bleeding to death, but you're pretty heavily damaged, and starting to reconsider whether or not you really want to do this. All right. You want to do
I have
anything else?
the air knocked out of me and doing the high pitched sound.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, so let's see. I'll go ahead and let Kai go ahead of her. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna shoot her
All right.
with my shotgun.
I am on the ground, so I'm not prone to it or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going straight for the face. It's my shotgun that still has some holy. I've hit what, 3-4 rounds? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot her. So is that
Okay.
also kick some ass?
Yeah, kick some ass. And then I'm assuming this is around 2 harm as well?
3 harm.
3 harm. Oh, okay.
9.
Mixed success. Okay, so you fire off your shotgun blast, and it definitely hurts her, but you kind of struggle to aim in the pressure of the situation, so only about half of the spray hits her.
Okay.
All right, and then she kneels down and grabs Lunchador. And Lunchador, you feel this incredible pain on your neck as she just kneels down and sinks her fangs into your side of your neck, and you just feel this horrible stabbing, and then you feel this like sensation of just pulling, like everything in your body is just like pulling up into this wound, and like it's just all your blood is just being sucked out. So you take 4 harm from that. Sorry.
Oh man, that's
And
I'm dead.
It puts you at
I was at 4, and then you add 4 more. I only have 7 harm.
so I think it puts you at dying, and then we kind of get to decide whether or not you really die or not.
Okay.
But you are considered
Incapacitated.
taken out. And I don't know if I'm confusing this system with fate, but I'd rather do it like that than just kill you.
Character dead.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a backup character yet.
So, so after you feel that sensation, that horrible sensation, you just kind of, your life flashes before your eyes, and you fade to black, and you're not really sure what happens to you from there. And then we go to Melvin. Ryan.
Would I be able to use my protect someone ability or no? Since it has already happened on her turn. It's just...
How does it work again?
It says when you prevent harm from another character. Basically, I would like to stop what happened to Lunchador, but if not, that's fine too. I just don't know if it matters in what order I do things.
I don't know if this game is supposed to have initiative, so I think what we'll do is just roll 1d6, and if it's odds, then you don't act in time, and if it's evens, you do act in time.
Okay.
We'll leave it to the dice gods.
Can I just burn a luck
What was
point
it
and
even?
not take any harm?
Oh yeah, I suppose you could.
I forgot what
are we
even
too
was.
far past that, or I can do that now still?
Kind of either direction, because you got an even. So how would you guys like to do it? Would you rather Lunchador solve the situation by himself with his luck, or?
I mean, yeah.
I just don't think he should die on an 8, you know?
Right. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and use your luck,
Heyo.
and it becomes a 12, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
I kicked some
Alright.
ass is what I did with her. Was that when I punched her with the... So we're kind of rewriting history on this, and like,
yeah.
maybe we can go back and edit it out and act like that didn't happen for the podcast. The stream will know.
It's
But it makes
all
sense,
right.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
So I'll say that she still throws you on your back, though.
Okay.
So you're still down there, but she didn't succeed in feeding off you. I'll just say you kick her out of the way. When she
Okay.
bends
Yeah.
down to.
You still have a little bit of holy oil on you. That makes you
Right.
slippery.
Right.
And
Maybe
So
some
then-
garbage help.
We'll go back to Ryan. Ryan, you'll get a turn.
All right. What I will do, seeing this happen as I attempted to converse with her, realizing my mistake, I will take out my stake and then go berserk. As I drive my feet into the ground, the concrete breaks, and my eyes glow a little bit red, and I'm going to run at her and say, "Get your hands off of him!" And I'm gonna be ready to attack on my next turn.
All right. So she kind of, to your surprise, she actually looks like she's a little defensive about you approaching her with that spike in your hand. Like she realizes she might actually be in danger here. And then we go back to Justin.
Okay, so Lunchador rolls over even further away from her and pulls out of his singlet his 9mm. He unbuttons the button over it and carefully removes it. He does the safety, locks it. Everything goes. It's ready. And let's see.
Yeah, go and roll kick some ass.
Okay.
Oh, let's go!
And it does
Oh,
2
shit.
harm, and it's close range and loud.
All right, so you go from being flat on your back to all of a sudden you spring up, and then you just pull out your gun and you shoot her straight through the eye, straight between the eyes, and it does more harm than you would have expected, and it lets out a massive crack as you fire off the round, and you notice she just takes the bullet. She's not dead, but she's very surprised by how much that hurt her, and she looks like she's kind of starting to be very wounded. All the oil that she had transformed into earlier is now acting like blood. It's just kind of coming out of her mouth and her nose and her eyes. She's crying this viscous black liquid, and she just kind of looks at everyone like she can't believe what's happening right now.
Quick, what do we do, Melvin?
We kill her. Look, she does bleed.
So then we go to Sammy.
Now that Lunchador's kind of up in it a lot more, I don't really want, and so is Melvin, I don't really want to use my shotgun in case they get hit. So I'm going to I'm gonna pull out my pistol that I got back from Josh and move closer.
All right.
So that I can be a little bit more accurate and try and shoot her. If she's looking at Lunchador, kind of shoot her in the back of the head and see if that works.
Okay. You're gonna roll kick some ass.
Okay. I will have to reload, if I forget, I will have to reload this weapon before I use it again.
Okay.
Hey-o.
8. I've only gotten mixed successes this game.
All right, so you fire off your round, and you notice that. Yeah, how do I make this mixed success? You're aiming at the back of her head, but at the last second, you kind of falter your aim, and it shoots her in the back of the leg instead, and does a little bit less damage than you would have expected.
Okay.
It also is a very loud crack as you fire off this round in the room. The concrete is just echoing everything and just making everyone's ears ring at this point. Just rounds are going off. All right. Let's see. Then she's gonna do something. She's gonna attack Melvin. Hold on, let me clear this out. Oof. Alright, so actually, Melvin, she tries to attack you, but then she slips and falls, and it kind of, in a weird way, she falls basically into your arms. She was gonna try to bite you, but instead she's in this weakened state. She's almost stumbling into this weird sort of like a boxer who's just gone too many rounds and is just kind of grabbing onto you instead of actually attacking you. So now she's just in this weird position.
Oh. Is it my turn?
Yeah, then that ends her turn, so we go to you.
Get him, Melvin.
As she gets shot in the face and then shot in the leg and kind of falls into my hands in this boxer-like state, I will take out the stake that I was that I have acquired, and I'll whisper in her ear. You feel that fear. That fear is the pain you've caused all these people. Everyone you've hurt has felt this way. And tonight, the fear, the pain, the suffering will end. And I want to try to drive it in her heart.
All right. Go ahead and roll for kick some ass.
I would like to use a luck point to just automatically. I'll roll it. She a vampire?
Yeah.
Okay, just so you know. For my forward. I got it, I didn't need
Oh,
it.
shit.
Oh my god, I don't use the
Jesus.
luck.
Damn.
Oh,
All right, well,
my
tell me.
14?
goodness.
Have we gotten a 14?
I don't know, but
Pretty close. Damn. All right, well, you tell me how it looks when you kill Marinette.
yes, as she's like leaned over, I will drive the stake in her, and as she like screams from the pain, I will push her down onto the ground and just hold it in place, letting her suffer before fully pushing it through. And then as I do, I will say that was for Mary, Macy, and Margaret. And then I'll like push it in. And I don't know what happens after she dies, but
She's like, no, you killed me. Ah, no. And then she starts kind of dissolving into the oil again. But this time, instead of oozing away, the oil just kind of starts to dissipate and evaporate in front of you. And it just kind of slowly but surely disappears. And you hear a faint voice that says, I will return.
No, you won't.
And that seems to be the last of her.
But now we have that dude in the other room to worry about. Is he tied into the aliens, or was she tied into the aliens?
Do you think that he was actually FBI?
Ooh, I do not believe that man was FBI. He
Okay,
wouldn't
because
show
I
me his
do not
badge.
fuck with the FBI. I do not want to be on that list. No, thank you.
No, this guy was not an FBI agent.
Okay, you say you had yellow eyes?
Yeah.
Not a typical sign of a FBI agent.
Yeah,
That's more monster side, you know?
true.
Maybe a demon.
You
He could have
really
been a demon. He
want to
wasn't
do
very
it?
nice. He used bad language really quickly with
Yeah.
me.
I don't know if we're prepared for that, though. You know what I mean? Like, do we really want to deal with that now? We just crawled through some shit. I had to deal with some snake. We killed a girl. She killed her parents. Like, I'd rather, like, terrorize Jessica and Josh, if I'm being honest.
we can see if he is still there. I'm sure now that he knows that someone knows his presence, he may not be so kind in sticking around too long. And
That's true.
I'm gonna I will take out my hand and then take out the big knife, and as I will cut that hand, I'll let some blood drip out slowly for a moment.
So what's behind the door, do we call it now? We could do the, what could it be? And then...
How are you guys feeling? Do you want to go a little bit further, or do you want to wrap it up?
It depends if this is like a full-on another fight, right back to back. I'm not sure about, but if it's another social or talk scene, or if there's nothing there, then yeah, we could totally play it out.
I think it could be very short.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that all right with y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lunchador warns everybody. He's like, there's a guy. He says he's the FBI agent. I know I've told you this, but he didn't seem like it. He pulled a gun on me immediately, and it happened to be the same gun I had, I think, right?
But
9mm.
I does
Yeah.
want to pull out guns immediately.
That's true. But he just didn't seem like he was up to anything good. Especially when he tells me to get the fuck out, you know?
Why don't we check it out?
Maybe they'll know something about Timothy and the alien situation.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. So you guys go.
I creak open the door, even though there's water again. It's a little bit tough, but I'm athletic. I can open things.
All right.
Lunchador, what about this door here?
Which door?
This one.
I'll be damned. I didn't see that door. You're a genius, Melvin.
Thank you.
God, that's so much better than having to roll around in garbage. So much better. Garbage water. Dumpster juice.
As you guys make your way through this short little hallway here, the strange man that you saw earlier is sort of just waiting for you guys to come through the door. Like, he heard all the gunshots going off to the south of him, so now he's just kind of like, he sees you guys coming in and he's pointing his gun at each of you in turn, but he doesn't fire. He's just like, "What are you doing? Get out of here. This is an FBI crime scene." Or
any of the other agents?
Just me. I act alone.
That's not how the FBI works.
Yeah, that's some horse shit if I've ever heard it.
Melvin, what is going on with your voice?
What do you mean?
He feels relieved.
He's relieved. He's finally doesn't have the grim side to him. He's a happy guy now.
That's such a 180. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's fine. Good for you, Melvin.
That's so good. Character growth.
Immediate character growth.
He's like,
Sorry, go ahead.
He's like, "You're not how the FBI works, man."
That's such a lame comeback. Can I shoot him in
That
the
is
knee?
a comeback an FBI agent would say, though.
Can I shoot
Yes.
him in the knee?
Yeah. With your shotgun?
No, with my pistol. I'll reload as
Okay.
I'm walking down the hallway.
He's like, "Ah!" And, well, you fire off the round, you shoot him in the knee, and he's like in agony. But then when you do that, you see his face kind of reveals more, like he's shapeshifting, and he looks more like a lizard man.
Wow, I
than
would
a
have.
human.
God damn it. Is this going to be lizard people and they're real
No.
too?
Are you the alien?
You're the alien from my perspective.
That's such a lame excuse. Are you from Earth?
No.
You're alien to us.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Why should I tell you?
What did
Because
you
why
do
not?
What did you do with Timothy? Where's Timothy?
Who's that?
You
You took him up
abducted
in your
him.
spacecraft.
Yeah.
That was my allies, not me.
Well,
I'm supposed to be down here.
and what are you supposed to be doing?
Blending in with the populace, of course.
You're doing
Why
a
did
really,
you
really, really bad job.
Yes.
Trying to blend in with vampires. FBI agent, alien man,
Uh,
non-man.
First of all, the FBI would have been able to dodge the bullet, and you didn't dodge the bullet. So that's how we knew. By the
Look.
way.
Fine. Look, that briefcase has $750,000 in it. You take that and leave me here.
How did you
Okay.
get that money?
All you need to be asking yourself is what you're gonna do with that money.
Is it real?
I will open the briefcase.
You guys all roll investigate a mystery.
Well, I mean, can I kind of cheat it? I have my suspicious mind if someone lies to you, you know it.
Oh,
Can I just know if it's real?
sure, why not? Yeah, it looks real to you. It looks like it has certain bills have dried blood on it, but
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
pretty real.
Guys, I don't even really want to kill this alien, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
But
Wait.
I agree.
tell us, who is this person here that is dead?
That's one of the people that try to double cross the mayor.
Wait, so you work for the mayor?
No, I'm
Oh.
telling you, I work for a civilization a long way away.
What is
So
this?
this body was here before you were here.
No, I killed him
Why did you kill him?
because he double-crossed the mayor.
So
What
you.
does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. Why do you care who he double crossed?
Yeah.
Fine. Yes, I do occasionally help the mayor.
So you do
That
work
doesn't
for the
mean I
mayor.
work No, I work for a galactic civilization.
Well,
Far away.
Sounds like you work for the mayor, who sent cops to go mess me up.
Yes and no. The lines are very blurry. I'm feeling very dizzy right now. I'm
Yes.
losing a
Sit
lot of blood.
Sit
Oh.
down.
Sammy, are you recording this?
Hey,
Oh no! And then she's gonna take her phone and start recording.
The guy
going
just
live
in
on
front of it,
Discord.
You're like,
did you guys know aliens have blood too? I thought it would be something completely different, you know?
It's just a kneecap. He's fine. I didn't need any arteries. He's just being a wuss. Oh, unless the arteries are in different places than in the human body. Maybe he has like a heart in his knee.
you're gonna have to
Oops.
speak to intergalactic court now.
That could be
Hell
correct,
no.
yeah. Here, let me see if I
I
can
have-
touch him up, and I'm gonna see what I can do to fix his leg. Oh, don't worry, my friend. I will patch you up.
He is a doctor.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what that would be. Help out.
All right. A 9.
All right, so you bend down and you start trying to patch up his knee, but it seems like in doing so you kind of just like accidentally twist his leg
Ooh.
in the wrong direction.
Your legs are different than the humans, so I did a human leg for an alien, so I apologize. So your leg is, you might need to lose it. I'll be frank. You might need to. You want me to cut it off? I'll cut it off.
God, if you're gonna kill me, just kill me. If not, just take the money and leave.
But what will happen to you? You're gonna die here anyways, even if we take the money or not.
No, I will call for help.
Okay, one deal. We were never here. Right?
Okay.
I didn't shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy.
We know that we exist. I have a video that you exist, and I can see all of your alien blood and weird non-human things and put that online and expose your entire race. Or we can take the money and we were never here. You never saw us kill anybody or anything. We're all good.
Other than we need to get Timothy from your allies.
Oh yeah, and
yes,
you give
we-
Timothy back.
We need Timothy.
We'll trade
tell
all the money for Timothy.
No, we won't.
Half the money for Timothy.
$20 for Timothy.
$20 for Timothy.
That's a lot
That's a
of
lot
money.
on Earth.
What do you need this money for? What, you're an alien. You have your own currency. Why do you need American dollars?
Hey, while I'm pretending to be human, I like to have some fun. Okay?
You know what? That makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes
you
sense.
can't blame him for that. No, no.
Okay.
One more thing. Sammy, he points to you directly and seems to know your name.
How do you
I
know?
didn't tell
Really
you my
need to
name.
stop with all this conspiracy investigation. You're
I
discovering
was
things
right.
that you shouldn't have.
Yeah, but I was right. I've been right my entire life. I figured this entire thing out. I figured you out. I deserve to have recognition for my geniosity as well as expose the truth. I mean, I'll keep your thing secret, but I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm on a roll.
I can't stop you, but I will tell you this. The more you uncover, the more dangerous it'll get for you.
And the more fun.
Yes,
They bring it.
and don't worry about her. She has my protection and Lunchador's. Ain't that right, Lunchador?
That's right.
Fine, just leave the $20 for Timothy and
Oh,
go.
Very well. I'll take out $20 for the briefcase. There you go. It should buy you a nice McDonald's meal.
All right, so What do you guys kind of do from here? Where do you see your characters going after this is all over?
I would say they would travel together, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lunchadors enjoyed hanging around these paranormal types.
Yeah, and I think like with like Lunchadors, like if he continues to like travel and do like matches and things like that, it'd be very easy for Sammy to like in all of these different cities go and investigate any leads that she
Oh,
finds.
that's so cool.
I would
And
watch that TV show.
Hell yeah. Schedule
Hell
that.
Hell yeah.
It's half like wrestling, half paranormal
Perfect.
investigation.
Wrestling drama and then the paranormal investigation. That's perfect.
Yeah,
I think there was
I have a
Scooby-Doo
patent out.
episode
You
like
can't
that
you
with
can't take that idea. Intellectual property.
Yes.
Yeah, Melvin hasn't had friends in a while, so he would travel with them and join in these shenanigans.
He's learning to love.
Yes.
He's finding a new family and us.
All right. Well, I have been Chris, your keeper. You can follow me at Chris Gamble Photos on Instagram, Ravens Realm Pod on Twitter. Join our Discord, ravensrealmtabletop.com. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Justin.
All right, so this is Justin. I've been voicing Ray, the Lunchador Dorito Jr. You can check out some of my music. There's music all throughout the episode, and I've enjoyed this whole experience with the podcast and everything. So I've gotten some music made for the podcast on my profile. I also, on top of that, am releasing an album. An EP before the end of the year. I'm probably going to be calling it quits on recording and stuff. I said it was going to be August, September, but man, I don't know how I can stop. I just keep writing stuff. But anyway, you can check out my current music and the music from the show at bandlab.com/MickSushi3, all one word.
I'm going there right now.
All right.
All right, Ryan.
Wow, this is amazing. Hi, I am Ryan, and I played Melvin tonight. And you can find me sometimes on twitch.tv/ballandrye. Haven't streamed in a while, but we'll look to get that going soon.
Nice. All right, Kai.
I'm Kai. I've been playing Sammy tonight. If you want to find me on social media, I do have a Twitter. That's Kitchen with 2 Ds, or KICHIDD on Twitter.
Nice. All right. Apple Podcasts. Please leave us a review on there specifically. That helps us a lot with podcast rankings overall. I don't know why. It just works that way. But if you listen to the audio podcast or watch the stream, either way, just give us a review on there, and that helps us a lot.
Definitely, the audio podcast, I feel like it's like a really good experience of our show. And make sure to upvote us on YouTube and anything you see us. If you see us on TikTok, throw us that little heart. Just, show some support, show some love. We're just a bunch of amateurs trying to make this entertaining quality material for everyone.
Hell yeah. All right, well, see you later, stream.
See
Thank
you
you for
later,
watching.
skaters.
Bye, stream.
Bye.